Welcome back. Today is day 4 on the 100-day countdown to your GCSEs, and today we are looking at hard engineering strategies in rivers particularly. So the question we're looking at today, describe 2 hard engineering strategies that can be used to reduce the risk of river flooding. So again, this is a 4-mark question, and here is your model answer. So there are a variety of hard engineering strategies looking at rivers. You've got things like river dredging, channel widening, embankments, river walls. I'm trying to think if there's any others. Channel straightening. These are all hard engineering strategies. They're physically doing something and putting in materials or taking materials out of the river that wouldn't be there anyway. Sometimes they don't look very natural, and these can generally always be put in place to help to reduce the risk of flooding. In this particular region, they may have an influence further downstream, but that's not what this question is talking about. So, hard engineering strategies to reduce the risk of flooding. As the model answer in front of you says, I have talked about 2, river dredging and embankments. So, river dredging reduces the risk of river flooding as it makes the river channel deeper, allowing for a higher capacity of the river to hold water before it overflows. So what does river dredging do? It literally digs out the bottom of the river to mean that it's now deeper, so there is more water available within the river. Think about a swimming pool. If you were to try and make the swimming pool deeper by digging out some of the bottom of it, it could now hold more water. That's what river dredging is doing. It means there is a higher capacity for the river to hold more water, so the risk of flooding is reduced because there would have to be more rainfall and more water in the river for it to now overflow. The second thing we're looking at in this answer is the building of embankments. This can also reduce the risk of river flooding as the water is now contained. So if you build embankments, you essentially build a more protective barrier on the sides of the river, and this means that for the river to overflow, it now needs a higher level of water to be able to reach those higher embankments. So the model answer in front of you puts it into slightly more succinct words, saying the building of embankments can also reduce the risk of river flooding, as the water is contained and less likely to breach or go over the riverbanks, leading to less water beyond the river, reducing flood risk. So a fairly simple answer going on here, but it summarises it really well. As I said, it's still 4 marks because it's a describe question with EduCass A in particular and AQA. With the describe questions, it's generally not many more than 4 marks because it's purely knowledge that is testing here rather than more evaluative skills that your 6, 8, 9, 12 marks may be looking for. So I hope this has been useful. We've got one more day of physical and then we will move over to a human topic and go back and forth. So I do hope this has been useful. Subscribe to see more and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.